Hey there guys, over here bringing you the next episode of my F1 2012 career. Today we're at the Bahrain Grand Prix qualifying. I'm going to switch to prime tyres because I think we can get comfortably into Q2. So we're all set up, so let's get going. It was nice to hear your views on the last episode about the whole Hamilton situation. Nice to see your comments, and I agreed with a few of them. So, starting this Q2 lap, Q1 lap, sorry. The forecast has been that it's going to rain tomorrow, strangely, in Bahrain. Personally, I really can't see how it could ever rain in Bahrain, seeing as it's sort of mainly desert area. But there you go, it's going to rain. I don't know if it's going to be like China, maybe, if it's dry and then it starts raining, or if it's going to be full wet on. It's a bit misleading. It just says kind of the rain symbol, but it said that in China, and it gave me a bit of a surprise. So starting this first flying lap in Q1, it's looking pretty nice, kind of smooth. Should be able to get through on primes quite easily. Oh crap, lost it there. I'm just gonna rewind. Don't want to waste too much time. Sorry if you're a bit bothered by me using one or two replays, but can't really be bothered to start over again. So let's continue this lap then like nothing happened. Lock up on the right tyre, quite big, went wide there. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, shouldn't lose too much time. I've got to say, this is a shorter version of Bahrain, but I actually quite like that long version they did just for 2010. Ooh, nearly lost it there. My rear tyre span. Had to really correct for that. So as I was saying, yeah, I like the long version that they did in 2010. It was quite nice, the section they added. Well, of course, that was just basically kind of, I think it was like, what was it, like a endurance style anniversary race. So it wasn't ever going to be like a reoccurring thing. But this short version's really nice as well. Really like Bahrain. I used to love racing on it in 2010 at the beginning of the season. It just feels like that sort of circuit that you start the season off with. That it feels like a testing track really, because it's got lots of long straights, got some swooping corners. So it felt like a testing track in 2010 to get ready for the season. But so we set a good time there. So I think we'll be good to continue on. Maldonado there in front of me. He had a good race. Last race. I'll put an annotation up, because if you're new to my channel, I'd really appreciate if you go click my channel name above this video. Go check out my previous content. I'll put an annotation up for the previous race. The Chinese Grand Prix race. It was pretty good, quite interesting with some rain. Let's go check that out, and subscribe to me if you want to watch weekly F1 2012 content after a hard week of work or school or whatever you do. Don't really care, as long as it's been a crappy week, so you can be entertained by this. So we're into Q2 now, and I think I'm going to switch to options straight away because I want to make sure I get in. Because I tried practice, I wasn't that quick. I was about maybe 15th, strangely, on the option tyres. So I just want to really make sure. Obviously, I was running quite a high fuel level, because I just wanted to see what sort of race setup I could do. But actually, while I was doing that, it didn't really look that it was going to rain. So I'm kind of going blind into this race. So yeah, but actually, not many people use practice that much. I mean, tell me what you think. Do you guys use practice? I use it sometimes, especially in this series when it's a track that I don't think I'm going to be very comfortable at, because I've raced it quite a lot. Like Bahrain, haven't done it since 2010, and even 2010 it was a different style of circuit. So I used the practice pretty much all of it just to get used to it and to kind of see what kind of race plan I had. But obviously I didn't look at the radar and check that it was going to rain tomorrow for the race. So maxing out that 7th gear with DRS open. Got a few cars in front of me, shouldn't be a problem. We're on the option tyre here. The softs coming through this flying lap of Bahrain. It's coming through to the end of the first sector. It's a pretty short sector, but somehow sometimes you can really be really slow. in the first sector for some reason, even though it's pretty much straights. It's coming through to now these swooping chicanes. You can really, at high speed chicane, you can really get thrown off quite easily if you take too much of the apex. Locking up there. Now this is the section that I really hate. I just really can't get right here. This next braking zone. We're braking now slowly, nice, and swooping round. Straightening the car up, DRS open. Coming down this nice sort of long straight. This good overtaking place for the race tomorrow. It's coming through now to the last sector. Opening DRS. No, not yet. Now. Not even now. Why didn't I open it through that whole section? That was a bit stupid. Opening it now. That was a bit dumb. I distinctly remember I was opening it through that section. I don't know why I didn't then. Oh well. So coming through that, ooh, that big apex, that bump, we could have got that wrong quite easily. So Hamilton set the fastest. Let's see what we're gonna do. And we've gone third. Not too bad. Not too bad. About 4 tenths off. No, not 4 tenths. 6 tenths off the pace. I'm gonna go back into the garage. I think that's good enough. As I was saying, yeah, definitely not the fastest here. I really think last race was a fluke, and it's one of those tracks that either my setup was just like really good, or the AI just really slowed there. So let's see. So where are we? We're fourth, and shouldn't be a problem. Raikkonen's in front of us. Maldine's behind us this time. Quite strange. So we should be able to get into Q3 now. Yep, okay, we've done it. Let's go. Alright, so Q3 I'm gonna go for the one run at the end, so I'm gonna skip through until about 3 minutes left and do that one last do or die run. Don't really feel the need to do two. So let's go ahead and do that. So it's just auto saving. There's quite a lot of loading and auto saving in this game. I'm guessing because there's quite a lot of data to handle. It is really graphically amazing, and there's quite a lot of data to handle, but you know, the loading times are ridiculously long. But not as long as FIFA's. I've got to say, I've got FIFA 13 this weekend, and the loading times are a lot. And another thing is the menus are really jolty, so I've got to say Codemaster's done a good job not to do that. It's nice and smooth. The menu changes are quite sleek. No kind of lag time. So yeah, so we're going to do our one do or die run. Let's go out. Oh, yeah, oh, it's raining. Wow, wow, I should have looked at my radar. Wow, this is not going to be a fast lap time at all then. I'm on options, but it's starting to rain. And it looks like it's been raining for a few minutes. And everyone, as you can see by Vettel's lap time, has gone out before it was raining. So they've all set dry time, so I'm pretty much screwed. The best I can get is probably, I'm hoping, maybe like Raikkonen's level 8th maybe. I don't know how fast they went, doesn't show. Oh god, alright, come on, we're going to try this flying lap in the wet. Well, kind of damp, I guess, on the option tyres. Let's see what our lap time will be like. Won't be that amazing, but oh well, really should have. I'm a bit gutted. We could have done well. Oh, we've gone faster than the first sector, so not too bad. Let's see how it goes. Maybe it might get worse though as we go around the lap. But I really should have checked the radar thing to see if it was going to rain in this particular session. I just kind of looked at the whole overall qualifying session. Oh well, we can make up places if we don't qualify very well here, but I think we should. We went faster than that first sector. Let's see what this second sector will be like off this straight and the swooping corners. So used a bit more curves than I would have liked to, but obviously because it's a wet track, I'm losing a bit of traction getting out of these corners. So now I've got the DRS open in the rain, but I didn't have the DRS open in Q2 when it was dry. A bit strange. And I've got slow. Oh wow, that is really slow. Oh god, spun up the rear tyres. 1.8 down on the second sector. This is not going to be a fast lap time. I think we're gonna have to settle for 10th. Really didn't muck. Oh, we've gone wide now. Just losing all the traction, and I really have just paid for not looking at the radar there. and it's 10th by a long way, 5 seconds off. Wow, wow, wow. So, yeah, 10th place, bit gutted there, but we can make up some places in the race, hopefully. I mean, it's going to rain, so anything can happen, just like it did in China. So there we have it. We're in 10th place. Vettel got pole, Alonso, and then Lewis Hamilton. I've been Arava, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you tomorrow for the race. Should be an exciting one. If you're new to me, again, I'll really appreciate it if you could subscribe. And I think you won't, I promise you won't make a mistake, because you'll be getting weekly F1 2012 content, just like this, career mode. So I've been Arava, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and enjoy the rest of your day.